Hey crafty friends, it's Rena and I'm coming to you today. I wasn't going to actually share this yet, but I was talking to Pam at the DIY Boutique Supply and I decided I'd go ahead and share this with you. I've gotten a lot of comments on my haul video, and some of you have been anxious to get over there and buy, and a few of you have said that you thought the bling was expensive. So what I want to show you today is how you can use a minimal amount of bling to give a gigantic burst to your project. So whereas you may think the bling is expensive, it doesn't take much to make an impact on your project. So you could go over and spend $20, $25 and have enough bling to just do some really amazing stuff. So I'm hoping that's what I'm able to show you today. So let me show you, it's several projects actually. And what I've been doing is I had done an album 12 by 12 for Honey and I right after we got married, and I just 3 years later I'm absolutely not pleased with it at all. But let me show you what I've started to do for the new one. And I'm sorry, I'm picking off a glue string. Okay, here we go. I have used the Kaisercraft English Rose. This is either English Rose, yeah, I'm pretty sure this is English Rose. I'm using 3 different stacks, so I'm using English Rose and there's 2 others and I can't think of what they're called right now. And then I used some papers that I just got from Linda in our swap, and I don't know who they're by, but I really loved them. So anyway, this is definitely the English Rose from Kaisercraft. And I rolled the paper right here and I added the little lace to the background, and then bam, one bling piece on this project just absolutely just makes it. I love it. Let me go over again. I'll show you. This is a stencil from Saw Crafters. There we go. And there's some Heidi Swapp hearts over there. And down here also, there's another Saw Crafters stencil down there at the bottom. I got this corner piece, I think, at Art Attack, and I had these Prima flowers in my stash, and I normally don't have flowers that are kind of flat like this. I normally gift them away in racks and swaps, but I had just picked these up at Michael's a few weeks ago, and they worked perfectly. I wish I had more, actually. So I added a doily back here, the word treasure. This is a Jolie's, and then I added some banner pieces. Thanks, Neen, for that great inspiration. There's a little lace here and a little lace here. I had this lace piece in my stash, and then I have this unforgettable moment, and this is from Saw Crafters. And I got the inspiration from Linda to just dab some gesso on it without covering the whole thing, and I love that, especially because the photograph is an outdoor photograph. I love the way that looks. So that is my first layout, and it has one bling piece on it, but look at it. Look how that just enhances the entire project. All right, so that's layout number 1. I'm going to show you the next page that I've worked on is the honey page. And this is his page. And I tried to go more masculine with his and not use the super blingy stuff. So again, I started with the Kaisercraft paper. This is the paper that Linda had just gifted me. Thank you, Linda. I love that. Please tell me if you see this video what paper that is. I had no script paper whatsoever, so I loved it. And I used this lace here, which to me looked more masculine than the white frilly stuff. And then I had some flat back Recollections pearls. This piece here, I believe that's from Sock Crafters. I got that so long ago. And then I added some flat backs to that. And then this bling piece right here is from the DIY Boutique Supply. So it's kind of an aged, more vintagey looking piece with a pearl center. And I just thought that looked more masculine. There's a matching one down here at the bottom. You can see the beautiful design on the paper. So there's my hot, sexy honey. He looked so hot the wedding day. I'm sorry, I shouldn't be using the word hot. He looked very handsome. He's a gorgeous cowboy. Okay, down here, another torn piece. And then this is all paper from the collections that I'm using. Then I can't remember the other two, but I'll get back with you because I'm going to do the whole album, so I'm going to be showing lots of different layouts. I distressed the edges of everything. This is, I don't know what this is, but I had these in my stash, and then I layered this Prima on top. I had some, I pulled some strings out of here and made a little bow. I had this flat back flower thing in my stash. This is from the collection, and I just added the pearls and then the same lace as down here. So there we go. So 2 bling pieces from the DIY Boutique Supply. Oh, I forgot. This too is from the DIY Boutique Supply. Absolutely gorgeous vintage. It's set up for a charm, but as you can see, I didn't use it that way. It's a flat back cameo piece with this beautiful, and it comes with the bird inside. So yeah, so 3 pieces, and these type of pieces are very inexpensive. So I mean, not much bling, but really brought the page to life. So give me 1 second while I slide this one back in. Because the last album I had, it was just a wreck. It was a wreck. And I wasn't very good at that time. And I don't know if I'm all that great now, but I think I'm better. Okay. Here is my next layout. And again, this I believe is the English Rose collection. So I did that distressing up there, and I layered that pretty piece back behind. I love that. I think these are Primas right here. And this is, I cut up, what is that? An applique there. And there's some pink lace back here, and then I layered this Suha Fuha flatback trim. This was just gifted to me by my new friend, Scrappy Jazz. That's Sam from Down Under. I love that, sweetie. That was just brilliant how you altered that little piece. This corner piece and this corner piece are from a Spellbinders die. And yeah, I just cut those and put those there. And then I got this idea from Linda. I just cut out the heart, and I just stressed the edges and put that behind. And then I mimicked what's up there at the top down here again. And this beautiful, gorgeous lace is from the DIY Boutique Supply. And then I added the flatback hearts. Now the hearts are very reasonably priced, very inexpensive, so I felt comfortable putting 3 bling pieces on this particular page. So I think, don't quote me, I think they're in the neighborhood of $4 for a pack of 3. So, I mean, if you think about it, that's, I mean, for a wedding layout. And if you think about it too, you know, you may just use one on a bow center. So I think they're very reasonable. And if you shop around on Etsy, you will find that. Compared to some other stores, she's very reasonable. So I did another rolled edge here. I added some more of these Recollection, and I went back to Michael's to see if I could find more, and I could not. If anybody has any of these they'd like to destash, please let me know. Yeah, and this is from the collection. So there you go. I've got the lace from the store and then the 3 bling pieces, and look how that page came out. I'm just very, very happy with how these pages are coming out. All right, I have 2 more to share with you. And I'll probably have maybe a video every 10 days or so, because I've got to get on some other projects. So I'm going to table this project for now. Okay, this one, here we go. Yeah, this was my favorite picture of us together, where you can see our faces. There's another picture where you can't see our faces that I actually love, and I'll share that one with you at a later time. But yeah, love it, love it. This is a huge die cut from the collection, and actually back here is from the DCWV Primrose collection. So on this layout, obviously, I've got some heart lace that I had in my stash. This piece right here, I think I got from Art Attack, and this is an applique that I cut and just use a piece of that there. And then I have these layered flowers. Again, if anybody knows where to get these, or they have any they'd like to destash, I would be ever so grateful, because I can't find them anymore, and I'm just loving how they look on the with these papers. This is from the collection. It's Never Too Late to Live Happily Ever After, and I'm going to be really honest with you guys. We've both been married 3 different times before we met each other, and so this saying was extremely appropriate, because we just both felt like we were searching and not looking in the right place. So, thank God we found each other. Okay, so I had this flower in my stash too, and I believe it's a Prima, and it comes with these dangles. And I had left them dangly, and after like 2 days inside the album, it was scratching, because it was swinging over here, and it was scratching the photo and tearing the plastic. So I went ahead and tacked them down. Now, what I used from, and I'm going to make this awful noise, what I used from the DIY Boutique Supply, these 2 bling pieces that are very similar to the ones I showed on the other page that had the cream colored center, and this key, please, I think she sent me this key. No, she didn't. I take it back. I know what it was. I used these 2 bling pieces, and because of the type of metal, I went in my stash and found the most beautiful key I could find. And it's funny, because I was just doing a lot of reorganizing, and I had just found this bling piece that there was a space in the key to put this bling piece. So, yeah, so pretty. So, okay. So, again, these 2 pieces right here are all I used from the DIY Boutique Supply on this project. But look how it adds so much flair. So, once again, it doesn't take much of this beautiful, gorgeous bling to bring your project to life. So, stop looking at it as, you know, it's expensive. Yes, if you were going to go and, you know, order 10 brooches, you know, it would be expensive, but you don't need that you need a little bit, so when you do something extra special, it has that oomph. Okay, this is the last layout I have done, and once again, I have used the beautiful lace from the DIY Boutique Supply. This is a combination of papers. I think this is the Lake House collection, Kaisercraft Lake House collection. This, I think, is the English Rose still. And then this, again, is that paper that was gifted to me by Linda. So, I used the Art is Mask stencil. I love, love, love stenciling. I'm so glad I started doing that. So, yeah, so distressing and layering. This is the photo of, you know, obviously the wedding party. This is Alan's mother and his stepfather. My mother was not able to attend. Her second husband had just passed away recently before the wedding, so she didn't make it. This is my daughter and my granddaughter, Rihanna, who was our flower girl. This is my very good friend from Dallas. She and I used to travel together and do grooming conventions. So this young lady was Shane's girlfriend. Her name was Heather, and she worked for me for about 2 years. And then this is Dana. She works for me. You guys have seen her in my vlogs. And then over here, we've got Blake. Look how... You're going to see more pictures of him from the wedding. But, come on, focus. Yeah. There's Blake. This is Alan's brother. This is his son, Stephen. And there's Shane. So that was 3 years ago. Shane was 20, and Blake was 14. All right. So anyway, back to the layout. I used a beautiful piece from Saw Crafters there, and then down here as well. And I used this bling piece and this bling piece from the DIY Boutique Supply. So the lace and these two little bling pieces. And looky there. I love it. Totally love it. And I used a lot of Saw Crafters products. I hope I mentioned them all. So, yeah. Let me know what you guys think. I am digging layouts. And I've got a long way to go on this one. So, thanks for watching. Please check out the DIY Boutique Supply. And use your mindset that you just need a little bit of bling to make a project awesome. All right. See you soon. Bye.